work-life balance has done a huge amount for the business. In 18 years in business, we have never lost a member of staff to a competitor. Our staff turnover rates are half the level of our competition. Those are huge benefits for Happy.
We've been growing quite a lot, and as the firm's grown, we've had to look at lots of different ways of getting the most out of our people and responding to what's important to them. Very importantly now, for all of our people, we've got policies that cover flexible ways of working that are assisted through technology, home working and options like that.
A couple of years ago I was diagnosed with MS through having a couple of attacks, which meant a little bit of hospitalisation, but also I needed to reevaluate my life as a whole. And one of the things that Happy has allowed me to do, and to be quite flexible with, is to do 2 working days in the office and 2 working days from home. I have all the equipment set up here and at home to be able to bring my work life to home in the right environment, in a safe environment, but it means that I don't suffer too badly from fatigue, and as long as I achieve my targets and work my hours, then the company is happy with what I do.
As a dad and as a husband and as a very committed family man, I found it really, really easy to be effectively a full-time dad, because my kids are both at nursery, because my wife and myself both work full-time. But I get to drop them off in the mornings, I get to pick them up in the evening, I get to put them to bed every night. That's the big one for me. Because when I grew up, my dad was a salesman, he was on the road a lot, and I didn't always see him at night. So for me, the big one is I read my son and my daughter a book every single night. I bath them, they've got chicken pox at the moment. I get to stick the calamine lotion on them. It's not mummy that has to do it every night. I get to get home every night in time to walk the dog. All these things are just easy. I have a life outside of work.
I am a mum with 4 children. I work some time in the office and I work some time at home. Over a week I work Monday to Thursday. On Mondays I always work from home, and then what I do during that day is I kind of split the day up a little bit. So I work when the children are at school, and then I stop working when they come home, you know, spend some time with them, take them to brownies or whatever it is they need to do, and then I carry on working in the evenings once they're in bed. And it takes me about 2.5 hours to get into the office, and that's also a factor in why I work as I do. Being able to work from home and save sometimes, you know, that 5 hours worth of travelling time in a day, I can use that time much more productively by working out of the office.
Some businesses are grasping this and understanding that it does make a difference in why their employees stay and why their employees are attracted to them. If they do not start recognising that their people do have a life outside of work and giving them the benefits and ways of working that will enable that, then they will lose those people.
I have a friend who worked for a major consultancy and went 4 days a week and was told, that's fine, but you'll never get promoted again. She left. She went on to build a major Millennium project, save £5 million at a major British museum. That consultancy lost that capability. You can decide you're going to stick to some rigid arbitrary rule and lose your best talent, or you can decide you're going to be flexible and meet the needs of your people and be a great place to work that people want to come to.
So since we've introduced our policy, we're very clear that we've seen an improvement in our retention rates, and I'm absolutely convinced as well we've seen an improvement in the performance of our people, because they're performing their jobs in a way that works best for them, and that has to work better for us and our clients as well.